Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ, that indeed the masajid are for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا, so do not invoke with Allah anyone. Okay? وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا, that indeed the masajid are for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا, do not call on Allah, do not call with Allah anyone. فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ, do not call مع Allah with Allah anyone else. Keep your sajdah only for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you're doing your sajdah, only for the sake of Allah. Don't do sajdah for anyone else. This is very important what I'm saying to you. When you're praying your salah, may Allah save, may Allah forgive, myself and everyone sitting here if we've ever done this in our life, where we're praying our salah and we prayed those 2 rakats for anyone else other than Allah. That happens. Sometimes after Isha salah is over, after Maghrib salah is over, we think to ourselves, should I just go home? Then you think, no, if I leave, that person is going to know that I didn't pray my 2 rakat. What's he going to think of me? And you say, you know what? I just pray 2 rakat real quickly. We've prayed that 2 rakat for other than Allah. That salah was never for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah says in this ayah here, وَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا, don't do it for anyone other than Allah. Only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm not encouraging you, may Allah save all of us, give us all purity and intention, and give us the tawfiq and ability to worship Him with passion and love. But if you're praying 2 rakat for other than Allah, I ask you, don't pray. You understand? Don't pray. Go outside. That's why the Prophet ﷺ, most of his sunnah prayers, where did he pray them? Back at home. Because now when you enter into the house, whose choice are you praying by? Your own. You should, if you think it's going to help you pray your sunnah because there's an environment and stuff, okay, pray in the masjid, no problem. But for those people who have ability, where should you pray your sunnah? At home. My teachers, I saw one of my teachers, Sheikh Bilal, after salah was over, he used to walk right out of the masjid. Right when salah was over, assalamu alaikum, make dua, and then what would he do after that? Literally, he would jet out of the masjid. He would never pray his sunnah prayer in the masjid. I never saw him praying his sunnah prayer in the masjid. Never. I don't recall even once. Where would he pray his sunnah prayer? He would go to the office and pray there, or he would go home and pray there. You guys understand? So now when you're praying those 2 rakat, or when you're praying those 4 rakat, when you're praying the witr, whose choice are you praying it by? You're praying it by your own choice. But at the same time, keep in mind the trick side of it. The flip side of it is that when you go home, you might become lazy. If that's your fear, that when I go home, I'm going to get lazy, then you're trying to fight a sincerity battle, and then you end up losing out on the reward altogether. Then just go in the corner and pray yourself. Okay? Worry about your ultimate level of sincerity another day, inshallah. On a rainy day, we'll focus on that. But for now, at least make sure it becomes a part of your habit and you don't end up losing that. وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ, indeed your masajid are for Allah. The sajdah, or the place of sajdah, they're for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا, do not call anyone with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when you're in the masjid, you only worship Allah here, nothing else. We don't allow anyone else or anything else to be worshipped here.